turn this on. 10 seconds in, and we are live. 8 seconds in, and we are live.
Oh, we live. I'm setting up over
Yes,
here.
ma'am.
I'm setting up over here and hold on. Oh no, I didn't want to take a picture, guys.
Screenshot and shit.
No, I was like, they got me taking a picture on Instagram. No, I wanna.
Yo, speaking of taking a picture, I know how guys get caught. A friend of mine saw a picture of me. It was all the way in the back. And she was like, "Yo, is this you?" And it
Wait,
happened to be me. It was me, but it was just so funny because I'm like, "How you see that? Like all the way back? I would have never seen that." Y'all girls are something else with that.
we know how to we just know how to figure shit out.
Y'all
Like,
know how to screenshot and then zoom in and and all
yes,
kinds of other shit.
shit gets
That
real.
time.
Girls do that. We just do that.
Well, you ready to get into it?
I'm trying to set up my Instagram and then we could just go live because then we'll be live on both.
Oh, we're
You know, this
live
is
on
where,
the other two though.
huh?
The major platforms of YouTube and Facebook, we are currently streaming live
On both.
on both, as always.
Wait, like they see us?
Yes. Say hello.
Mason, I don't like when you do that because it's like, why didn't you hit the fucking
I
dun,
hit
dun, dun,
the
dun,
I
and then
hit
I
the
know, like, hey, I'm here, guys.
when you
What
watch
the
it back
hell?
and it says we're live, and you say okay. You
I know, but I don't be believing it. Like, I'll be like,
said we're live, okay. All right, let's get it.
let me
Ready?
tell it. Yes.
And we are back. As always, it's your new favorite podcast, and I am your favorite Mason.
And you guys already know it's the girl, Corey motherfucking D's, aka Lemon Squeeze, aka the host of Ho, aka the vessel, aka a whole lot of AKAs in this motherfucker.
Hey,
Hey, welcome to Hush Your Mouth, guys. Uh, what's poppin'? What's up, Mason?
what's
It's
going on?
Talking
What's going on?
Tuesday. It's Talking
Yes,
Tuesday.
this is our day when we talk to the audience. We also catch up on all the great stuff that's been
No,
going on,
we
or
talk
not
to the
so great
audience all
stuff.
the time.
That's true. We
They
do.
talk to
We
us.
interact.
They talk to us. They tell us what they want to know about. They tell us if they want to talk about it, they want to pass. As always, we have our regular topic, but not as long. Um, but we really just want to hear what the people got to say for real, for real. Like, we want
Facts.
the viewers to engage. Today we're a little late. School's starting for us over here. So I guess I'm just gonna do my mental health check-in now. School's
I
starting
ain't
for us
even do
over
mine
here.
yet, but go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna just do mine, and then you gonna just do yours.
Jeez.
But
All right, go ahead.
school's starting for us over here, and it's just getting back into the groove of things, and that's a process in itself. One's in high school. My babies are going to high school. My first baby is going to high school. So that's so
That's an
exciting.
accomplishment.
That's so exciting. And he is on the football team, so that's why we're a little late today. He had practice. It ended at 7:30. So it just was a day of ripping and running and just getting into the groove of things. But nevertheless, I'm blessed and I'm here and I'm happy. So
That's what's up.
I'm excited for Talk to Me Tuesday. What's up, Mason?
Chilling, chilling. Nothing crazy. Had a great weekend, as I told you last time. Drinks and just chilling, relaxing. Nothing too crazy this weekend. Had a good time. Got to some spots that I wanted to go to, and that was it. Usual stuff.
You know when you want to know what's so funny?
What's so funny?
I didn't even really drink this weekend. I don't think I didn't have any drinks this weekend.
Are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling okay. I'm okay. I am here. I'm trying to think. Like, did I have a drink? No, I didn't have any drinks this weekend.
That's bad. You can't even remember if you had.
That's so bad. One drink a day keeps a lot of shit away. I think just one. But no, I don't think I didn't drink this week. I would have had a few though if I would have.
Do you ever judge that friend that you go out with and they don't have a drink or they don't drink? Like if you're on a date, let's say put it on in that circumstance. If you're on a date and your person that you're dating, they didn't have a drink, how would you feel?
Okay, so I don't think they would be my person if they didn't have a drink. They wouldn't be my person.
I wouldn't trust them. I don't trust them.
They wouldn't be my person. That's not for me. Like, no. Can y'all? If you drink and you have a certain vibe or a certain lifestyle, how can you date or be with somebody that's like the opposite of that? How does that work?
So
you don't drink? What? No. Okay, so it's funny because I have a sister and she doesn't drink. She doesn't smoke. She doesn't do anything. She's just like, but we used to go out all the time. We used to have a good time, but she just don't. Like, I used to just be looking at her.
Have a good time. Like,
I don't know.
You still do what you're doing, and she does what
she's the one to tell me the story the next day. So we had a great time together. So it's like a story. So it's like she's like, yeah, no, she's amazing. I love but she's the only person that I could have hung out with that's like that. I think no.
I didn't mean for this to like snowball.
This is where it's going. Like, okay. It's Talk to Me Tuesdays. We talking to them, they talking to us. Okay. But I think we're gonna So you had drinks. That's normal for you.
Yes, that's
usually on the weekends for you, especially because you have a favorite bartender. Somewhere in a lot of places, a few. I was about to say a few favorite. He said, "No, it's not one; it's a few." Got it.
Treat them right; they'll treat you right. It's very important.
Oh my God, are we promoting? Maybe we should do like promote. Maybe we should do like wine tasting. Is it your favorite? Like mixed? I like mixed drinks. I like mixed drinks, but my favorite is tequila. Okay. What's yours?
I actually moved over to tequila. I used to be a vodka guy, and then I moved over to tequila. If I drink dark, I'm not waking up the next day. There's a difference in my mood and feeling the next day.
I think each alcohol definitely does provide a different type of feeling and mood and for everybody. I mean, I know me especially, I started out with vodka, but now in my elderly age, I can't drink. I can't drink vodka anymore. That's too harsh for me. You know what I mean? Like I get a headache. I won't even do it. It's just I can't. No. Then at that time when I was drinking vodka, I was scared of cognacs, right? And then after drinking vodka, I moved over to like cognacs. I never really did. Oh, I did rum for a little while too, because Bacardi's a rum, right? Yeah. So that was, I think each phase of your life, you just drink a different type of drink because you get to know yourself a little bit better. You get to know what works, which just like, you don't want to.
What was your first like drink mix that you ordered for yourself?
My first drink, let me tell you this. This is a little quick story time. This is Talk to Me Tuesday, so we're just running with it. So my first drink was Hennessy, straight. Mm-hmm. And I also smoked weed for the first time. This first drink, I was adventurous as fuck. And I was young.
Smoking right out together.
Oh my God! Like I was just like jumped off the fucking building.
Drunk.
Jumped off the fucking building. And so I had a panic attack. It was horrible. It was horrible.
can figure out what you was feeling, what you was thinking. What
Listen, the
was going
lights
on.
was blinking like I was in the. I thought I was on like you would have thought. You know what a movie looks like when a person's on the coke. Like I've never done
On
coke,
the
so I don't
coke.
know what that feels
Who
like.
says the coke? When a person's on the coke.
It's the coke for me, but you know, I don't. I've
Me
never
too.
done that. I'm not promoting it, but whatever the movies look like when that person is experiencing that, you know,
Hmm.
I just, I was seeing the lights. I was, I was like the people's coming for me. I don't know who was supposed to be coming for me. It was just like I was really trying to figure out what was going on. I, I thought I was, yeah, no, I don't know. But then I witnessed this
People's
happen
coming
to
for you.
someone else. Later on in life, I witnessed this
Uh,
happen to my cousin. Shout outs to her. We was going to see the Harry Potter movie.
how
You
old were
know,
you?
I'm an adult. I have a child at this time.
Okay,
I
just
was
checking.
an adult. This is one of the later Harry Potter movies. But, you know, we were going over there and girl, she caught the panic attack herself. She was like, kids don't do drugs. We was just over there like, oh my God. So kids don't do drugs. Absolutely. Kids don't do drugs. Never in promotion for kids doing drugs. But I was just like, because sometimes what happens is the THC levels are so high in your body, it just like counteracts them. So you end up having a panic attack, really, because you're really just too high. You should just go to sleep, drink some milk, you know, just lay down,
You're
go to
giving
sleep.
the anti
I'm giving a,
high
yeah,
what
like
to
I'm just
do.
giving a recipe for a betterment of self.
All right. In the interest of time, let's jump into the first segment. Talk about it or pass on it.
All right.
The rules are always simple. So we cover last week's topics, headlines, and stories, and basically we decide if we want to talk about it or we want to pass on it. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
First one, Jay-Z applies for sports betting license in New York and plans to open a sports book. Talk about it or pass on it.
Um, let's talk about it. You know, Jigga is my motherfucking nigga.
Mhm.
So we gonna talk about it
I
just a
love when
little
you make
bit.
song references.
You know what I'm saying? You love it because I'm just that. I don't get the bars though. When Mel's here, she gets the
Oh
bars.
yeah,
When I'm here,
that's just for
I don't get the
Mel.
bars. You gotta find something from.
No,
I told you.
Mel be giving out the life advice. That's her bars.
All
Like
right.
that's the life
So,
advice.
but when I'm gonna get my
Jigga my nigga
bars,
is not life advice. Like that's not gonna make anybody's
Jigga
life better.
should be everybody's nigga because that Jigga, Jigga here. Nah.
Not bars. But so
What?
basically, we just basically said what it was. So JD is recently obtained an online sports betting license. He's reportedly do so to hope that in the hopes that he can open up his own sports book in New York City or New York State actually. So he
Mhm.
submitted the application to the Gaming Commission, which is the process when you're opening up a sports booking, betting, or any type of gambling establishment or function. So, yeah, that's basically it. So, Jake is on the move again, making deals. I think he's been busy this year. There's a couple of deals he's made this year alone.
Yeah, he's definitely building. I seen some stuff that Jigga's doing. The thing we talked about last week with the housing,
Hmm.
right? I think he's definitely building. He's for the people, and I love that.
Yeah,
I
he
love what
definitely
he's doing.
he's definitely doing things in a smart and strategic way. So,
Very strategic, very strategic. But not even that. I love what he like what he stands for real. Like in his music, what like how he is with his family, like the privacy that they have. You know what I mean? Like he's like the world was so like shocked that Beyonce put out those pictures of her kids the other day.
mm,
And I was just like, nah, you barely see those kids. I was surprised. That little boy looks just like Blue. It's crazy. Their genetics
they
are
all look
matched.
like Hove to me.
They
Like,
all look
I'm
like both of them. They got the freckles. They're cute.
not saying they're not cute. I'm just saying they all look like Hove. Like, I'm waiting
They,
for her genes to kick in a little bit.
the light skinned and all that with the
That's
hair.
that's that's her contribution. I like skin in the hair. All right. We're going to the next one, or you still got more to say about Hove?
Nah, we could go. Go ahead.
All right, next story. So, in the news, speaking of Hove, who's also connected to Kanye, who's also connected to Kim Kardashian, and Kim Kardashian has a sister by the name of Chloe. So, Chloe and Tristan Thompson are back together. So, talk about it or keep it pushing.
I mean, I don't really know too much about this story. And I know. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I do know. We don't have to talk about it for real, but I'm gonna tell you what I do know about this.
We're talking about it now.
No, we're not.
This is the thing. Pass on it. But let me say something. I got something to say. Go ahead. Rock out.
So basically, Tristan, did he do something with Jordan Woods, right? Was there some type of interaction there?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, right? We don't know these people for real. And then what? Chloe's the baby mom. Yeah. So that was her. Jordan Woods was a sister's friend. It's mad messy. It's messy as fuck. Do you hear how it sounds?
At the end of the day,
that's too much for my brain to think. She took him back. It's always, listen.
It's not just that. It was other situations. I don't want to be chatty patty, but just basically, he's cheated on her several times and she takes him back. And I don't think that this is uncommon. So when everybody gets on Chloe taking him back, I know y'all have taken back people that have done way worse.
There's somebody out there right now that's taking a broke ass boyfriend back, and he don't deserve to be taken back, or girlfriend back, that don't need to be taken back right now. These people, they have a child together. I'm all for, family trying to work it out. People make mistakes, and when people make mistakes, you just don't stop fucking with them if you really love them. You sometimes work with them through. So if that's like his only flaw, I do not condone.
Your only flaw is cheating. I don't condone it, but hey.
Hugs to you too. Welcome to Hush Your Mouth. But if the only flaw is like cheating, then I don't really see what's the real issue. But I personally, that's not something that works for me. But, shout outs to them. Shout outs to love. Maybe love wins here. This is the situation where love wins here. Yes.
Hey, you could call it that. Listen, I'm not judging. I just find it funny.
Okay.
All right. Next one. Talk about it or pass on it. Chad Ochocinco Johnson and his fiance are expecting a baby girl. Talk about it or pass on it.
Congratulations. Pass.
There's not much to talk about there. I just said the whole story, honestly. Here we go. So apparently, my friend, your friend, aka the GOAT in your book, Jennifer Lopez unfollows ex-fiance Alex Rodriguez. Talk about it or pass on it.
Why does there need to be proof that they were together? She's with someone else. What
proof who she never unfollowed? Ben Affleck. So we can move on or talk about it.
Nobody cares that she didn't unfollow him. She's with him now. Mm-hmm. You always know that person might be.
Ben was playing the side the whole time. He never left the game. He's the side
nigga of the year. Actually,
he never left the game. He was right there, scooped right in.
Side nigga of the year goes to Ben Affleck.
Shout out to him. All right, passing on, moving on. So recently, Lauren London had a message for Nipsey Hussle on his birthday. Talk about it or pass on it.
Talk about it. Come on, we cannot pass on Nipsey. What kind of person do you think I am? Shout out to him. So. Happy birthday, Nip. Like,
I don't have a sound effect for that.
Huh?
Let me find the applause. Got applause for my man.
Yeah, like, shout out to Nip.
Yeah, so she posted a little caption that says, "I love you today and forever. Missing you is just a part of my DNA, and I wear it with honor." Cross reminds me, which is their son, reminds me that you are 36, like me. One of one, Hustle the Great. There will never, ever be another. That was her message.
Oh, I seen this post. I actually liked it. And I think that this is a situation where I feel like she'll never ever be able to get over this. Like this is just something that's just but she understood the mission. She understands the mission. I feel like so far she's leading in a way or being in a way that he would kind of like still want her to be. Like I feel like they have a certain type of connection. I think.
I agree with you. I mean, I think this is how love is and how love should be in my book. So I don't want her to ever forget about him.
Yeah.
Even if she moves on with life and things like that, like honor his memory and that's her forever love.
Yeah, no, I think that's the situation. I don't even know them. You know what it is? Because he taught her so much. And sometimes when you're with someone who teaches you a lot, it's really hard for someone else to fulfill those shoes because you got to think about it. Like she has to feel like you're just as great as he was to some extent to be able to have you come in her life with her kids and his kids and fulfill his shoes. With all that he has taught her, I think that that's a different type of love and loyalty. I'm telling you. I can't.
So
I don't.
explain
I think
that a little bit more to me.
I don't know. I see Lauren London not being like dealing with anybody for like a really long time. Like I think if she does, her kids would probably be like grown. I don't know. I don't wish that on her though.
So I was about to say you're
I don't wish
hoping
that
for
on
her
her
to never be happy again.
No, I want her to be happy, but I just think that's just like so tragic. They were just I think that like how I'm saying that they were connected, their bond was just different. That's just like it's just devastating in a sense. So it will always be like she'll never have. Did you hear what she said at the end? She'll never really be able to put it into words how she feels. That's like real fucking deep. She's deep as fuck though. I love her. So happy birthday,
Nunu too.
Nunu, she was everybody's favorite.
Oh yeah.
All right, on to this next one. All
right, next story. Dr. Dre's homeless daughter launches GoFundMe. Talk about it or pass on it.
Okay, so all I kept saying when I seen you, I don't never really click on the stuff. Sometimes we see the same stuff. Sometimes I don't really click on it because I want you to be telling me about it. So my reaction is fresh. All I was saying was like, damn, Dr. Dre's daughter. Dr. Dre's daughter, like that is horrible. What kind of relationship do they have?
Wait, are we talking about this?
No, all right. We don't have to talk about it.
You gotta play this game, right? You want to talk about
play the game, right? I never want to play.
Like, I want to talk about this, but we're past.
No, all right. Come on, let's go. Next one.
Ain't much to talk about. She's 38 years old, looking for a handout.
Oh, is she 38? All right, see, you didn't say that.
Hey, you didn't want to talk about it.
Oh wow. She's 38. Some people you get too old to be asking motherfuckers for shit. You do.
Ohio woman behind bars for pulling woman out of car. Talk about it or pass on?
Pass.
All
right.
So next one. The Chi is renewed for a 5th season. Congratulations to The Chi, renewed for a 5th season. Talk about
Where's our applause? That's a dope ass show. Where's our applause?
Are we applauding them?
Yes, I love The Chi.
Shout out for the minority creators out here making waves.
Yeah, shout out to all the creators.
All the creators making waves.
Shout out.
The minority ones that are breaking barriers down and pushing the envelope for an entire community and an entire generation, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
So our actual segment now, for segment 2 of Hush Your Mouth, is called "Is It Promotion or Demotion?" From the side to the main. So this came from the clip in The Chi, actually, that Homegirl asks about
Homegirl.
Yo,
let me pull it up and play it.
Yeah, play the clip.
Why would you do that?
To be with your ass. We act like a couple anyway.
No, we don't. We act like fuck buddies who don't hate each other. I like what we got.
And what's that?
I'm your nigga.
What?
Yeah, I'm the nigga you call when your nigga's tripping. I'm the nigga you call when your girl get locked up over some bullshit and you need money in a pinch. I'm the nigga who you call when your son barber cancel on him and he need a haircut real quick. I'm your nigga, Tiff. Not your husband.
Oh,
Mm.
That makes sense?
yeah.
That hurt me because I always say, "Does that make sense to people?" So I felt like, that hurt.
No, you have to ask people, does that make sense? So you want to make sure they comprende. However,
Lying because she lied. Go ahead.
she did because she was hurt. But so that's basically the clip where she's asking. We have to figure out what the hell's her name. I forgot her name. I can't think of it right now.
I haven't watched the show yet.
You didn't watch the show at all? Not season anything?
Season 1, I don't think all these characters were in.
Yes, they were.
She was in
Anyways,
season
it's Emmett's wife. They're married. She's his baby mom. They're married. But they have an open relationship because Emmett has cheated on her in the past. Blah blah blah. Okay.
Hurt people. Go ahead.
Hurt people. You know that whole thing. So she said she wants an open marriage, and he agrees for it, but he doesn't cheat on her. And then
Is there cheating in an open marriage?
she's fucking with the side nigga, but the side nigga
Wait.
is like,
Is there cheating in an open marriage?
well, I think it's cheating. It's cheating. Once you open it, once it's open, it's open.
Once it's open, pause.
Once it's open, it's open. Pause. But once it's open, it's open.
How many times you gonna say that?
I was like,
Jesus Christ.
no.
What would you think about?
So she's asking her side nigga basically, what about if she leaves her husband? Like, oh, like if I leave him to come be with you, like, what you think about that? What do you like? Yeah, what's gonna happen? What's up? She's asking, what's up with the what's up?
She's offering him a promotion, basically,
A promotion.
from
And
side
he-
to main.
And he's telling her, like, no, I'm not
I'm
your
good in my current
man. I'm not
position.
your husband. I'm your side nigga. I'm your nigga that you call. Like, that was deep.
When your kid needs a
And she was
haircut.
catching feelings then. You was thinking about leaving your husband. You was thinking about leaving your husband for your side nigga?
Apparently, she was.
That was absurd.
I mean, it happens all the time, don't you think?
It does.
Think that the side gets promoted.
I think sometimes people fall in love with the idea of things being fresh and new, and it's like we have this other vibe and connection because it's all in fun. She thinks that they're a better relationship because it's all in fun. There's no rules involved. Like, I'm not saying rules, but rules. Like, he's not on you. He's not checking for you, beating down your door. Like, he's just seeing you when he see you. So she's
Is that a good thing, though?
just like guys want to play cat and mouse. Sometimes some girls want to play cat and mouse too. That's appealing for some chicks. I don't know.
That's cat and mouse.
Yeah, like he's not even like somebody seeking out somebody. Cat and mouse. When somebody's not beating down your door, that means like there's somebody seeking down. I
Nah,
don't
if
know.
the cat has the mouse all the time, like, is that like?
What?
I mean, he's got her all the time whenever he wants her, and vice versa. So it's not like he's not running after her. What's he really chasing? He gets all the pleasure and none of the work. But
Yeah, that's like buying the cow without. I mean, giving the milk away without buying the cow. Yeah, no, that's what's happening. She's giving away all her milk. He ain't bought her cow.
he said she's giving away the milk. Okay, all right.
Why buy them
But-
cow if you could get the milk for free? That's what the old ladies would say.
Is it ever possible for you to have a side situation blossom into a healthy relationship?
Can a side situation blossom into a healthy relationship? For Cordy's.
Yeah. That's why I asked you.
I'm like, I don't want to know. Like, I can't speak for all women. Because for some it can. But I just don't. I don't know. Me personally, I think that once you decide, you decide. Like, I said that already. Like, I cannot. I can't. Like, why do I want to do that? I would not promote you.
Why not? If the situation is better and that person is
'Cause-
available and you're available, why can't you move into a healthy
Because
relationship?
I think that once you change that title for that person, it becomes one of those things where they now know you're capable of doing this. So you're capable of doing this. They probably won't ever trust you.
But they were doing it
They
too.
were your side. If you were someone's side, Mason, if
Yeah.
you were someone's side, would you
Uh-huh.
trust to have a healthy, lasting relationship with them? Or would the thought of them cheating always be in your mind?
I would trust them depending on the person. I think that it is natural for the thought that it would happen to you too. So it's like if you were cheating on me or you were cheating on your husband or whoever with me, what's to stop you from doing it to somebody else or with somebody else? But you have to be confident enough in yourself to know that, hey, like this is a working relationship. And sometimes you do achieve that level of confidence and security in your relationship. No, you don't achieve that level of confidence and security in your relationship.
Fool me once.
So you don't believe in second chances then, or you don't believe people change?
I do believe people change, but I think that
I want to see where you're gonna go with.
I don't believe. I know.
Can't be on both sides.
I'm gonna find a way to spin it.
I know.
But
have your cake and eat it too.
This wasn't in the question.
All kinds of different.
Yeah, I like cake. I like cookies. I like milk a little bit.
You like
sometimes
watching it and eating it.
Both. I want to have my cake and eat it too. But no, I don't really believe in second chances. Not when I let you know where like I draw the line. So the side, like I don't know. The side thing is just not. Why do I? No.
Why do you what?
Why do I want to have a side nigga become my main nigga? Or why do I want to even play with my main nigga like that? Like, this was her husband.
So wait, you don't believe in sides, period, is what you're trying to get to. It sounds like
in my new life, no, I don't really believe.
Have you been in a situation where you had a side nigga?
Yes.
Yes.
A lot at one time.
Exactly. So you had a roster, okay?
Yeah.
You had a starting five, a point guard, a shooting guard, a small forward, a power forward, and a center.
That is so horrible. Oh my God, that is toxic as fuck. I'm so sorry to everybody out there.
Didn't we have this conversation about having a different guy for different things? Is the dude I go out to eat for?
But it's like everybody knows their position though. But if you my dude, that
niggas don't be knowing their position.
Yes, you do.
You gotta stop. They don't.
You gotta tell them. You have
tell
to.
them. Excuse me, sir. You are the food dude. So don't call me unless we going out to eat.
No, that sounds so bad. You can't say it like that.
So how does he know he's the food dude? He's thinking
because I'm only calling you when I want to go out to eat. Like we're only talking about.
So what does a date consist of? Going out to eat.
I'm a vibe. Like it's a vibe. Wherever we're going, it's a vibe. So that's okay. But we're just going out to eat. We're just.
So how would he know that he's the food guy?
He's the food guy because
how would he know? Because you classify him. So you keeping secrets. Listen, homie, you the food guy. You don't even know it. So how would somebody?
I had a food guy. I swear I had a food guy.
I'm sure you did.
I would only hang out with him when we was going out to eat. I have good conversation. I can converse with anybody. I have good conversation. Like so, yeah, you're the food guy.
Have you ever been the food girl?
No.
Ooh.
Was I ever?
Is that an interesting concept? We just go out to eat, nothing else. I ain't trying to fuck you. We just eating.
I'm okay with that though, because that means I'm your friend. See, that's what it is. The food guy was my friend, but he liked me romantically, but I was never romantic with him.
Did you let him know he was never gonna hit? You never let him know. You gave him the hope and possibility. You rubbed his shoulder one time.
He never.
That's the girl move to say fuck you.
No, it's not like if I'm an affectionate person. So this is a secret. You're making me let all my cats out the bag. All right. So
retired. Your jersey's in the
right. My jersey's retired. Out
the playbook.
All right. So if I tell you like, oh my God, I'm not affectionate, you're the food guy. Like, But like we've been out several times. You like me. My conversation is good. Like I have that aura about myself. But if I'm not really jacking it, like I won't be like on you or make you feel like we'll still have a great time, but we won't be intimate. So my excuse would be I'm not really an intimate person. I didn't like you. You was the cool guy.
Have you ever said I'm working on myself?
I was toxic as fuck. Have I ever said I was working on myself?
I'm working on myself.
I think I have said I was working on myself, but I was actually working on myself, y'all.
It's bullshit. Nobody's working on
I
themselves.
was. People be working on themselves.
It's bullshit. Nobody's working on
Somebody
themselves.
over here said if I'm paying for food, I'm clapping your cheeks. What? No way. Nah. No. I could never.
Cheeks clapping for what's the average meal now? $100, let's call it.
$100
in New York City.
Whose meals are only $100? I went to New York and my shit was like fucking $3
For
something.
2 people?
Not 2 people, but shit, my food by itself was
How many
over
of y'all
100.
How many of y'all was in the group for the?
So this is what you don't understand about me. So everybody knows I like to drink, but my food, my meal, I had a meal, I had an appetizer, I had like 4 drinks. Yeah, that was $120 by itself.
For yours alone, 4
For
drinks.
by myself. I shared my
That's
stuff,
about
but
right though. That's about
yeah,
right.
no, that was like for me. But then everybody else, but shit.
How much does an average date cost? Do you think?
Depends on where he's taking you or she's taking you.
Average.
Do you go to Red Lobster?
No.
Me
But that's a personal preference.
Me too. I don't go to Red Lobster.
Somebody.
Somebody. No, but that's cute. I just feel.
That's cute that I don't go, or that's cute like that's somebody's preference. Like,
Yeah.
Don't downplay those people that go to Red Lobster.
No, I won't. I don't know. I was about to say that's cute. That's
you like
great.
what you like, guys.
You guys like what you like. Me personally, I don't like. But don't you know what it is? You could go to Red Lobster like with your like kids and like hang out. But a guy offering you a date to Red Lobster, I just feel like.
So what's the minimum like amount?
Why you chose Red Lobster though?
On a date? What's the minimum amount a guy should spend on a date?
How much does he really like her?
Enough to ask her on a date.
Somebody over here said $300 equals raw sex. What?
He clapping them cheeks for $300. That sounds like a transaction.
It's the night on the town. It's the food. It's the hookah, bitch. $300.
It could easily be $300. I see that.
That's hilarious. Oh man, wow. That's crazy.
That's what's up. Your followers.
I know, it's always mine.
The girls ain't saying that to me. $300, nigga, that's raw sex. Like,
who's saying that to you?
Nobody. And I hope it stays that way. Don't tell me $300. I got some raw sex. That sounds like solicitation. That's a prostitute. But let's keep moving. What's the next question? Can you fully balance both a relationship and a side situation? Are the roles and responsibilities different?
Yes, he gave the responsibilities. He told her what his resume was. He said, "You call me when your son need a little haircut here and there." You know what I'm saying? Like, your nigga ain't really got it. You call your side nigga. Like, you call me to hang in the bang. No.
So
he was
very for $300.
No, wait. I don't know. The 3. He might.
350 maybe. You're a cheap date. 350.
Yeah. Like they was, hanging out. She felt like she had a boyfriend for a little bit. It was like her having a boyfriend. And I guess in her marriage, she felt like she missed that. But I can say Emmett did try. Like he did like something when he reenacted Love Jones with her. It was so cute. I think that people should do more of that. I definitely want to reenact Love Jones.
Spoiler report for us that has never watched that.
Sorry, y'all.
Like,
I'm over here telling them. Well, y'all should have been watched it. I gave y'all 2 weeks. Like, this is what's happening. Like, that's what's going on outside.
Okay.
But can you fully balance both? I think you can if you if you that nigga or girl, whatever.
In this case, it's a woman.
Yeah, in this case, it's
You
a woman.
always
Which
speak.
was
You always. Do you notice that you always speak in the sense of when it's cheating, it's a man. You ever notice that? Like your
Nathan?
your
No,
words. No, listen to
that's
the way
not
you
what I
say
was
things.
saying.
If you say, "Oh man, side nigga," like that's okay, right? When we start saying, what's a mistress or anything like that, it changes. It changes.
I don't notice that. You have to pull up the clips.
Pull
Show
up
me.
the-
Show me one day.
I'm gonna go
You
through
have to
all
pull up the
of
evidence.
our episodes and just like on this, on that. Even in the lion one. Oh, all right. Well, we'll go.
All right. All right. All right.
Go ahead though. Finish answering. You finished answering?
No, I think you can if you have an understanding with both people, and I think that understanding with both people is, I guess, talking to
So the main
your
dude knows that there's a side dude? Is that the understanding?
somebody got to know about somebody.
Yeah, it's usually a side dude that knows about the main dude.
Well, making sure your side, whoever the fuck is in place. I don't know. Do you not feel like it could work? She was working. Hers was working because it was working. And you know what? A lot of the shit in the show.
I've never seen the show.
No. Well,
You're always referring to it. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I've been talking
It worked
to you
for
about,
her. It worked. I don't.
No, if you see, well, I'm giving you an overview then. But I did tell you 3-4 weeks ago to watch the show. I did. I told you that.
That was personally. We're on air right now. You ain't tell the.
Well, fans, you should have watched it too. Everybody, let me know if you watched The Chi as well, because I like to watch The Chi, and I'm just telling y'all what the show's about. But I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it. If I'm spoiling it, well, tell me to hush my motherfucking mouth. But in that case, yeah. So, nah. Yeah, so like I was saying, she basically had an understanding with her man where they had an open relationship. Mm-hmm. So he was aware that she was fucking other people or another person. So, I mean, that's why her situation worked for her, because in the show, I felt like a lot of times, like, oh my God, like, did she give it up like that? Tiffany, what's her name? Yeah. I was like, so y'all gotta go watch that. But she balanced it because everybody knew what was going on.
So what happens if it's not Tiffany and we're talking in real life, and what are the chances of people having open relationships? or most side pieces, like,
I think it's a respect thing at the end of the day. Like, I don't know. People be having, if you got an open relationship, you got an open relationship. I know somebody who got 2 niggas living in the same motherfucking house. Like, she
the goat. That's crazy.
She the goat. She the goat.
They brothers or something?
No, they not.
Previous episode. I mean, I think you can balance it. I think there's ways to balance everything in every situation. You schedule your life. You can schedule your side and your main, and that's how you live it. So I think that you can definitely do it. I know that women are better at scheduling and keeping things together. So that's why the reference that you're using to The Chi makes sense, because y'all got it. You ever watch Girlfriends?
I did watch a little bit of it. That wasn't something that I was really into. I was still outside a little bit. There's
definitely an episode where she has her husband and she meets a coworker at work, and they basically have a nice encounter, not so nice encounter, whatever. They do what they do. He ends up meeting the husband at a gym, and the husband ends up inviting him over. So it becomes a sticky situation. But he
didn't know what the husband looked like? He wasn't even supposed to talk to that man.
He purposely let the husband invite him over, and he was there.
Oh, that's messy. All of that cheating shit though is messy boots. Like, I feel like if you want to deal with other people, just let somebody go. Somebody gotta go. You don't need to cheat. But people be wanting to have their cake and eat it too, and that really be the problem.
That's funny. It's coming from you. Love it or leave it alone episode coming up soon.
Love it or leave it. Oh yeah, that's our next episode, isn't it?
I don't know when we taping that, but that's coming.
It's coming. Like, he's like, that's too good. Love it or leave it alone, or love me or leave it alone. Leave me alone.
Either one.
Oh, okay.
We ain't write the script yet.
Yeah, so can the side situation be more fulfilling because of less expectations or demands, like strictly fun? Yes, I think that if you're with somebody that is like your side piece, whatever, they don't require as much. Like
Is
it's
that a
just
bad
all in
thing?
fun. No, sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that's just what you need. But I feel like you should go try to figure that out with your person. Like, go figure that out with your person. If that's what you need, you need more fun in your life. You need more whatever the
Maybe
fuck.
your person isn't the type to do things that you find fun. So what if your person decides to stop drinking, and you like to drink? I like to drink. Like that'd be like that eliminates a lot of the things that we do.
Well, when
I
are
like to
we
go
gonna
out to
hang
eat.
out?
Yeah, I like so it's like what do you do at that point in time when something like that happens? He said, "Leave me alone."
No, you know what? I would probably like cut back. We would have to compromise about that. I mean, what they choose to do, you're gonna see me, and I'm just gonna be sitting here having fun, having my little shots, whatever. You're just gonna have to deal with
But
that.
then
I'm okay with doing
doesn't
that.
doesn't that lead to the separation?
I mean, if you don't act, if you don't, how do you say?
I don't know
I
what you're
don't
saying.
know. I don't know. I don't know. It leads to the separation if you don't kind of have that conversation. Like you have to, two people when they get together, they gotta understand that this is what's going down.
You
Like, you
like a
know what I
swinger
mean?
lifestyle? You like the swinger lifestyle?
Why would you ask me if I like a swinger life? I've never lived one, Mason.
You know why I asked you that? Because everything you're saying is such great communication. Like that doesn't happen in real life. Like open marriages are not a normal thing. If you get 10 couples and you ask them how many of them have an open marriage,
Do
you'll
I
be
do I
lucky to
sound?
find one. No, you sound like you're advocating for,
I was
a
about
lot
to
of
ask you that.
communication, but having the two people, but communicate. Hey, listen, you're not the only one. I know you my husband. Hey, you decide, dude, meet my husband, but you ain't the only one either. Like your communication is so crisp in your illustration. It's like, what? Really? That doesn't work like that. That's not real life. Like, we don't
You,
communicate. The
you
main
know
dude
what's
does
so
not know
funny?
about the side dude.
You know what's so funny because at one point in time in my life or another, I was that person. Like I communicated those things because I just was just like that bold.
So you told
Like
the food guy like he's number four.
yes, like you knew you wasn't number one. You was on the roster. You was on the roster. Yes, absolutely.
Tell him he was on the roster.
Yes, like I gotta start in five. I would convince people of this type of stuff. That was horrible. Like guys, I really am sorry. That was not cool.
You convinced him to be okay with being number four in the roster. How did that conversation look like? What did that look
Listen,
like?
this was not the topic.
I know, but you're just saying some things that I just want to know some more about. I'm trying to avoid saying, "Tell me more." Like,
No, you just be like, yeah, like you just tell them about who you talking to and who you're dealing with, and you just be open and honest. Like, yeah, you're not the only person that I'm dating. Sometimes that works in your favor, sometimes it don't. You just gotta read the person.
mm.
You never
And
know.
what do you see in a person that makes you think that he's okay with being the food designated deliverer, driver,
He needs
whatever?
to love himself a little more. I
He
want you
doesn't love himself. The food guy doesn't love himself.
or he just likes my conversation and likes me, and then
Wow.
Mason, you're making me up to be. That was my old life. I just said sorry to everybody who I've ever had this. He just asked me, what does it look like? And I'm just, it was a
She
long
said it looked
journey.
like about 5 years ago.
Like, tried free.
Wow. Okay. Semantics.
Nah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so less expectation makes the situation a little bit more fun. Fun and fulfilling, I guess, in this situation if you have a side piece. What do you think, Mason?
I mean, I think less expectations is good. I think I don't really have a lot of expectations when you're starting a relationship anyway. So it's like we're having fun and then we build on. Everything for me right now is having a friend before I have anything else. I think I could work on all it. Bad sex we could talk about, and we gonna train that out of you. But the friendship,
Pause.
it's
We're
hard.
not
Pause.
training it out of you. We're not.
Pause. Before you ask. But like the friendship part is the harder part. So I think the relationship part, is easier than the friend part. So not a lot of people are in relationships with their friends. So I say all that to say low expectations and just having fun and being yourself and being natural and is a good thing.
But do you think that once you leave the friendship zone and go into the relationship zone, that dynamic changes?
It does. But it's
But
about
why?
why does it change? Because your feelings get
Yeah.
involved. When your feelings get involved, your emotions get involved. You as a person, your ego gets involved. All those factors come in that aren't as prevalent as before. So, you know what I'm saying? Like those things become surface level things.
But there's a need to find a balance.
Always.
And okay, welcome to the show, Tropic Lucas. And your expectations change. Tropic Lucas, welcome to Hush Your Mouth.
That's a good point. Your expectations change.
I
Once
think
your
as you
feelings
grow,
are
your
different,
expectations change.
as you grow in the relationship, or
Grow
as you
as a
grow.
person and in a relationship.
Tell me more.
Oh my gosh. This is your new thing.
Hey,
I mean, I just think that okay, we could have got together when we were young, and if we was living a party lifestyle, we were young. Our lives wasn't what they were going to be yet. We were just growing with each other, learning each other, having fun, living life, and then now we get older, and now the way we have fun may have to change, or just the things. You know what I'm trying to say, Mason? Like certain dynamics change, like things come to play, like children, jobs, lifestyle changes,
mhm.
expectations of yourself. Because our life, and this is something I'm like reading up on, and I'm gonna share it with you guys here on Hush Your Mouth. Life has a 7-year cycle, the school of life. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Every 7 years, you change and become something different, or grow more. You're the same, but you're not the same. You grow more. You develop. And that's what makes your expectations change in life, the growth of oneself. So your situation has to grow with you. We can't still be at a standstill. And I'm not a person that likes to take baby steps. So I'm not. Is anyone out there like that? Like don't like to take baby steps? Are you like that, Mason?
Uh, I do like to take baby steps because I don't have time for mistakes. And when you take two
Mhm.
bigger steps in situations, your mistakes are bigger. So,
See,
like,
I don't think that way. See, I always plan for plan A, a plan B, and then I
mhm.
got a plan C. So if I take this big ass jump on this plan A, trust me that my plan B is definitely going to catch me.
That's the problem. So you enter a relationship with a plan B. So you always think that you could get out of it because you have a plan B.
How do
I, on
you
the other
say
hand,
this
am
into a
planning
relationship?
for
I'm
my
talking about
relationship
life.
to work,
I
and that
was
to be the end in the long haul. So that if that's what I'm looking for, then I don't have a plan B. We gonna have to figure everything out, and we gonna have to like figure it out, for lack of better words. So for me, there's no plan B when you get into a relationship.
I was not talking about a relationship. I don't
It
even
is
know.
plan B, side nigga B.
Plan B.
He's the plan B.
No.
Plan B, do you want to become plan A? Plan B's like, nah, yo, I'm the
Or
side.
if I had a
The
plan B, they
side.
would want to be plan A. I think.
That's what
If
she
I had one.
go. That's what she thought in that
That's what
Chicago
she
clip.
thought.
She was like, yo, you
She
want to be
thought that.
promoted? He's like, nah, man.
No.
Nah.
He's like, no, sweetheart, I just want to stay.
He's like, I don't want to be salary. I
No.
want to be hourly.
Hourly.
I want my money. I want to do a little overtime when I want to. And then
Yes, that is what he said.
he said, no salary for me.
I think that's hilarious. Okay, so you got the fourth one.
What's the fourth one? And
Is secrecy a part of your role requirement, even if feelings are developed? So what? Like, is that like what the person wants to be a secret, or you don't want the person to be a secret?
I'm thinking that's asking for the side dude, like, or side chick, whatever the case may
Is
be.
secrecy a part of your role requirement, even if feelings are developed? Absolutely. You better hold it the fuck down. I think that you need to hold it down, especially if you go into it knowing that that person has a person.
It's
You
true,
better
but
hold
if
it
he's paying
down.
$300 to clap them cheeks, he better hold it down.
$300 to clap the cheeks.
Yeah.
That's the episode tonight. $300 to clap the
$300
cheeks.
clap them
Thank you for helping
cheeks.
us name.
Raw.
No, he said $300 equals raw sex.
I don't even want to correctly quote that. So
I'm
that's
about to
fine.
I'm about to pin that shit to my
She was
fucking.
like, okay.
I don't even know who this is.
Shout out to
But-
them and your raw sex. Continue. So
Sorry,
I mean,
guys.
I definitely feel like the secrecy is a part of it. You know, that's what you sign up for. That's a part of the deal. So you just got to honor your arrangement. If you're the side
Right.
person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I just think the whole relationship been a secret, so it has to stay a secret. I mean, that's why you can't even promote the nigga because you was a secret. Like, what did we tell people? Like, how long have you been dating? Like, I don't know. I just don't believe in that. Like, what?
You don't believe in the side piece, even though you've had
No,
some
guys and girls,
several?
just don't have no. He said, "Are we talking about side pieces or mains? Your relationship should be private. Everyone should not know what happens in your relationship. And if we're talking side pieces, you should always do your best to keep it quiet and respectful." Absolutely. So what we're talking about here, okay, wait.
That was two different people, though.
Okay, so this is now Griffith Yvonne from Facebook. When you had your main meet the side dude and the side dude met the side dude.
Side dude.
Side dude? What?
Did you have this happen? You
Who,
had a
me?
group meeting?
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm just checking. She said when you. I just want to make sure.
I've had a lot of type of meetings, but
had a meeting.
I've had a lot of meets and greets in my time. Like,
I always tell you that, like, girls could be in a room full of dudes that they
listen,
smash.
it won't even sweat. Won't sweat. I swear to God.
Not us.
Won't even
Oh,
sweat.
man, it's like
Niggas be sweating.
mind
They gotta
you, girls. The
get,
girls
and
are chill.
let me tell you, that's how men get caught. Men get
One of
caught
many ways.
because they chick don't know. You could feel the energy from the girl. The girl can't never really keep it cool. If they in the same room, and it's two females, it becomes a little catty because bitches is catty. But and the guy is sweating because he knows that the bitches is being catty. So that's where the disrespect comes into play. Now, because you have me in this room and this girl is acting like she's the fuck it, and she's not it. Like, that's why I always like that Cash Doll song for everybody. Shout outs to my girl. But it was a good dialect back and forth between the side and the main. And honestly, I don't know. I just think that guys sweat. Girls don't sweat. I've been in the room with two people that I've dated.
Tell you that girls are better liars than guys.
No, I don't gotta lie. I'll put you on GP and let you know that my man is in here. My side nigga was in the club with my main
Check out
nigga.
episode 24 because
No, my side nigga was in the club with my main nigga. My side nigga didn't really know I had a main nigga, but he kind of knew I had a main nigga because I was like in and out the relationship with my main nigga. And yeah, like we was in a spot. I invited him there. And it was his friends, my main's friend's birthday party. I invited my side nigga because we was on the off little break. So does that count? We're on the off little break.
First of all, why would you do that though? Like,
I don't listen.
At what point did you say, "Hey, I've got a good idea"?
I chose violence.
Let me break. Violence is not even the word. Like,
I chose violence that night, but I did put the side on that my main would be there, and it was his friend's event. Once he was there already. Not in the spot before you went in the spot. I told you
when he was outside. Oh,
you pull up on me.
Nope.
Nope. Let me tell you the vibes that's going on in here. If you come in, you come in. If you're not, you're not. It's cool. But we here. You cool. I'm telling you though. I'm putting you on. Some girls don't even tell no guys. Some girls don't even tell no guys. They don't.
So what if you didn't tell him and he walks in and he just smacks you in your butt and all kinds of stuff that would have.
I had that happen where my main.
Right.
Well, no, he wasn't my main. He was my ex.
I never told a crazy story without you telling me. I've had that happen. Last Tuesday. Go ahead.
No, I don't even know. Now you got me in 2 stories. That was fucked up, but I wasn't fucking with him though. He was my ex. He just felt comfortable enough to do that shit. But I checked him. So ladies, you have to check him. I was on a date. My ex came and grabbed my whole ass.
That nigga knew what he was doing.
I was like, I turned around. He was choosing violence that night because I was in the club with a group of people. Like, he was choosing violence. I was like, whoa.
What made him comfortable doing that?
The history we had together. That's what happened.
He was saying that's my ass, just so you know.
Is that what he was saying?
Yes. He said, I paid $300 for this many a times.
Raw sex. Good night.
That's the code for raw sex now. We gonna be like 300.
And I had no panties on. Let me tell you,
even worse. This gets worse.
I felt so disrespected because I had no panties on in this damn club, and this man came and grabbed my whole ass, like, and I was like, I just couldn't believe it. Cursed him out. And then, and then I was wondering, like, what was going through the guy who I was with his head? What was going through his head, Mason? He's a regular, working guy.
Taken aback, and then second of all, like, you let that, something's off here. That doesn't even make any sense.
Would you have asked, like, well, what happened? Or would you have stepped to the dude, like, yo, you, because I mean, like.
First of all, I'm checking your reaction. Your reaction means everything. If you like, ooh, hey.
But my reaction
hey, my gay best friend.
My reaction is that no, I didn't even play with the whole gay best friend shit.
No, I never said you would. I'm just saying it depends on your reaction. That's a whole statement and topic for another day too.
Yeah, that was some crazy shit. But he was just more so like, oh, like if you feel disrespected, like we could definitely like go check it. But I was just like, why you ain't say nothing in the mix? But I guess that was a good way to be.
You gotta check the temperature though. Like I said,
checking the temperature.
What's going on here? Like, because the next thing you find out is like you're getting played the whole time, and you hear like looking even stupider trying to check the situation, and you find out, nah, he been 300 in her for like months. $300.
Right. Now. We have something from Tropic Lucas at 10:04. He said, I never have a side anywhere near my main. Side wouldn't even know where I live and would never meet my kids and always use protection or pregnancy prevention. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because we scared.
It's messy out there.
We scared. We huh?
It's messy out there.
Men, because we scared. We don't want that situation even anywhere near home base.
Do you think there's more niggas out here having babies on girls or girls having babies on niggas?
I don't think girls having babies on niggas.
We need to take a poll.
Here's what I find out about polls. It ain't even what they think, especially with women. You got to ask specific questions because y'all. So I did the lying poll, and the results are who lies more, like men or women. Women all said men lie more, like in my polls. All said men lie more. Then I asked who lies better, and they were like women. Almost 100% said women lie better. So then I said, who lies in a relationship first? They all said men, which makes no sense. If women are lying better, y'all are lying first.
That's not what they meant.
No. They didn't mean that because the questions weren't asked like that, but that's the fact of it. If you lie better, what is the chances of you lying first? Higher than if I lie worse. That just means I get caught first. It doesn't mean I'm the first liar. The question is, who's the first liar? No? Give me the nuance. Give me the woman spin on this. What's the woman nuance on this?
No, they said women do lie better. If we're gonna, when we are, so the way they should have phrased it, but I don't think you phrased your response this way, was when we respond in a way where
loopholes. loopholes.
Basically, like, I didn't necessarily lie. Like I'm lying when it's necessary, not just lying all the time. Men lie first. Men lie
A
first, but
necessary
women
lie
lie
is
better. Men lie first, women lie better.
a
That's the
necessary.
thing.
And
Men
y'all,
lie first. Men lie
we really
first.
don't.
When women lie, because you said these ain't my eyelashes, and now today this is definitely not my hair. So like it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
See,
That's
okay,
really
even
that.
more. That's the first lie. You already won the
We're
contest.
saying when we initiate the interaction, we're already fucking lying because you're meeting our representative. That's what you're saying. You mean our representative. We talked about this a little bit, but we got to redo that episode with just whoever we're going to get for our show for YouTube and Facebook, because that was an Instagram show about some time ago. Men get caught more, women lie more.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Tropic Lucas. Tropic Lucas dropping them down.
You know why? That's because boys are dumb.
We are. We're not liars.
No, what? Men are liars. They're liars.
We're bad at it, so we can't be good at it.
They're liars.
If we're bad at it, so you can't have both things. So if we're bad at lying, that means
they're liars. Men are
we're bad at
liars.
it. I think women lie. So, well, this is the previous topic. So
I know.
Let's stay back.
All right. So last question: does a side situation owe you anything?
Yep. Shut your mouth.
That's the only thing. You owe me the right to shut the fuck up.
You owe me silence. That's the point.
Okay. So as a side nigga though, Mason, because you might be the advocate for side niggas. What does the whole relationship look like? So why do I owe you this secrecy? Why do I owe you the right to shut my mouth? Are you telling me the truth about what's going on? Like, how much details of your situation with your wife are you sharing?
Wait, which side am I on? Because you just
You're the side nigga now.
Okay.
I done been the side this
flipped
whole
it
time, and
twice.
I don't even believe in it.
All right, so I think that you still owe the person that level of loyalty because that was the arrangement. If you know what it is, this is what you're signing up for. Like, anything else is extra mess that you really shouldn't deal in. So you owe the loyalty of being quiet. You don't owe anything else beyond that. Everything else falls into that realm, the loyalty of being quiet. So if I know that you're in a relationship and I'm the side nigga, I ain't telling your main nigga anything.
Okay. Now, you as the person dating the side chick, why does she owe you that loyalty? Like, are you telling me the side chick? You
know, girls are quicker to break that bond than men are, right?
Yes, girls are quicker to break that bond. That's why I'm trying to figure out. Well, what could you say to a girl to make her feel like she don't want to like give it up? She wants to be the side. Like, what are you giving her? What do niggas be giving bitches that want to be the side? I can't be the side, so I'm just curious to know.
$300.
$300 equals raw sex. Nah, I don't even know.
Exactly. $300. Give them $300 a few times and
$300 equals raw sex. Wow.
It's always my followers. I'm just.
It is. It's always my followers. That's so funny. I love them. They're hilarious.
I mean, you just have the conversation and you make sure that anybody. It's all about how valuable somebody feels. Like if they feel valued, they'll hold on to that respect. The moment they don't feel valued is the moment that it changes and it becomes something else. And everybody's ego's involved. Women have egos too. Like I don't know why we don't use that word when we describe actions and things that women do, but it's a lot of women ego out there. Y'all do not like to be embarrassed.
I don't. We don't. Don't embarrass a woman. When you embarrass
That's
her,
your ego.
No, that should be everybody. Nobody should want to be embarrassed. Nobody should feel.
See, don't deflect. We talking about women. That's their ego. That's y'all ego.
No, I don't like to. Yeah, I don't like to look dumb.
Nobody does.
Like I used to be like, if I look dumb, it's no. My reaction, like certain stuff, for me is different. Like my reaction to certain shit when it's like you told me first. So now if somebody else comes and tries to tell me, my reaction is a little different. because it's like, well, I can defend myself. I know, but you ain't telling me nothing that I don't know. I don't like to be caught off guard that somebody could say something. No. Oh my God. No. I don't know what you're going to do after that.
I get you. Like, people accept things as long as they're not being embarrassed. There's a very large community of women that will accept things as long as they're not being embarrassed. It's like,
yeah, like if nobody knows about it, we'll sweep it under the rug. It's between me and you. And honestly, a lot of people's relationships would last a lot longer if certain shit was just between them. Like once you make it where it's a thing where it's like the world know or someone else knows, you're giving a person room to kind of like judge you. You know what I mean? And nobody likes to be judged. So I think it's just one of those type of things. The ego. I think that's a good episode one day. Fighting the ego. Guys, what's going on Hush Your Mouth? What y'all want to hear about? What y'all want to talk about? We got a lot of good topics coming though. So again, this is Talk to Me Tuesdays where we talk to our audience. That was kind of like our segment, but we like when you guys talk to us on here. And I want y'all to watch The Chi. Everybody should go watch the fucking Chi so they can keep getting renewed. Because I don't really like a lot of shows, but I like The Chi. And it was a good show. We had a whole segment about their choice in the show to show what we could do and how we can grow as Black people moving forward within our own communities. And it was like they used the show, which I see a lot of our shows doing, is using their platform to give us knowledge about how to move forward as Black people. And such as like in the show, they showed the Black mayor defunding their police for police brutality and how, you know, that looked. They showed about police in our own communities. A lot of the show was based on like people in the community doing their own policing and not having the police handle things and us handling things for each other. So it showed mentorship. It showed like your old clothes that you know that you don't want anymore. Instead of this, I don't know, what do you do with your old clothes, Nathan?
I donate it.
You donate them to what, like Salvation Army?
No, there's actually a church that comes and picks it up, and you just call them and leave an address and information, and they just come and pick it up off your porch, or depending on how your situation's set up.
Right. So, you know, they have a lot of those type of things out there where you can just give away things. In the show, they had like little free foods and snacks, like a little vending machine and like not a vending machine, but like a little thing you open up that stores the food and people can just eat them. Yeah, it was like a fridge. It was really a good season for The Chi. I seen where they was going. It was a little dramatized. I was like, oh, I see what they're trying to do, but it was really a good show. So shout out to them. I'm happy you guys got renewed for a new season. Can a side piece get promoted? For some people, they can. I don't believe in it. It started out as a side piece. It's going to stay a side piece, but ain't nothing like a two-piece and a biscuit. So, you know.
Advocating for the roster.
Ladies, if you have your roster, let them know about each other. That will keep the violence down. Yeah.
I gotta get a button. Bad advice.
Yeah. But you should make sure you stay safe and have safe sex and pregnancy prevention.
$300.
$300 though, ladies. If the fool guy takes you on a date, that was
clapping them cheeks, he said.
$300. He's clapping those cheeks, and $300 equals raw sex. So please beware. As you guys know, I'm Corey motherfucking D's, aka Lemon Squeeze, aka the host of whole, aka the vessel, aka a whole lot of AKAs in this motherfucker. And Mason is Mason.
As always, you can find me on Instagram at YNVS_. It's Mason. Extra AKAs for me.
I know I had an extra a few today. You guys, we are here every Tuesday, usually at 8:00. We will announce in our stories on our socials if we will be running late, which we try not to do. But we're here Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. We love for you guys to talk to us, so please DM us and let us know some things that you would like to talk about. Don't forget to drop some questions. That's where a lot of our segments come from, is our viewers and just different things that they tell us. You guys know you can find me at Lemon Squeeze. It's right there. Thank you guys for joining. Hush your motherfucking mouth.
We out of here.